Somehow it's Monday again. Here goes the walk into work. Had a nice little route this morning. It has been so warm. Finished at 1, headed to Specsavers to get my glasses fixed. Then it was a barbecue at Sean and Jordan's. Look at Nala, she's a cutie. It's been so hot this week. It was so nice to just chill in their garden. It's so hot, I actually turn my trousers into shorts. You'll see this walk quite a lot this week. I'm going to do it every day until my last shift, which will be on Sunday when we leave to go to Cornwall. Only 4 more work shifts to go. Spent my break at Manningtree at the Walls. It was so peaceful. It's quite windy today, but it's nice to have the breeze, to be honest, as it has been so hot. The van currently says it's 26 degrees. So when I got home from work, I walked in and Callum was playing with his new toy, a steamer. I never thought I'd see the day that he would buy a steamer. But yeah, I guess it'll be handy for when we're away in the van. Couldn't take an iron, but this is something that we could take probably. Plug it into the EcoFlow. But yeah, did make me laugh. Oh, there goes the little walk again. 3 more shifts to go. It was a beach park up for lunch and the sand looked so golden and the sea actually looked a bit blue. If you're from Suffolk, you'll know that Felixstowe is always known to have brown seawater. But yeah, it looks quite blue today. Wednesday evening, we went to go and see the cows. It was so hot, so they were laying in the shade. And then we just sat by the little beachy area for ages actually. It was so nice, the breeze was amazing. It was so nice to just get cool. And I went for a little, I put my feet in, you're not allowed to swim in, so as much as I'd have loved to, I just went for a little dip with my legs. Then we went for a nice late night walk with Nala. It was so hot all day and it only just started to cool down about 9 o'clock, so we headed out for a nice walk. So it's now Thursday, it's day off day, and I had a nice lay-in, had some breakfast at home, had a nice shower, then went to my friend's. It's her little boy's first birthday on Saturday, so I gave him his presents and just played in the garden for a bit. Then went and got my nails done, ready for holiday by my sister, which was lovely. And then this evening I have been at Dad's and we put the awning up. So it comes in 3 different sections of this metal you've got here. So we put that on, we screwed it, and we also used a sticky I don't really know what it was. Dad would moan at me right now, but it's like a sticky substance basically, which was a nightmare if you get it anywhere. So we put it on in 3 sections. We did cut a bit because it was 3 meters long, we needed it to be 2.4. So we did that. It did take a lot longer than we thought, but so is everything in this van build. That is one thing that I would just say to anyone. If you're going to build a van, it's going to take longer than you think, but it's so good, so rewarding, and we're really pleased with our work. I had to add this next little clip in as it was very funny. It's just typical Emily. Four. It's the frown that gets me, and me literally working out how many screws there are. So as we've found with everything, it's always the last of what we do is the hardest. So we got to the screws near the roof rack, and for some reason it just didn't want to go in. I'm not sure whether there's like a safety cage or something underneath, or maybe the metal's thicker, I'm not sure, but it just wouldn't go through. So we changed it a little bit and added the screws further around the edges. I then masked and taped off the end corner because we were going to add some more of the black sticky stuff and we didn't want it to go everywhere. So Dad just putting it in. It was so satisfying watching him drill the screw in, and it just squidges out of the side, which you'll see in just a second.
roofs, aren't you?
Here comes that satisfying bit. Really impressed with our work again. I say it was pretty much all Dad. It is always all Dad. He is the best, and I'm so grateful that he's helped us on this journey with making our van. There's always going to be something else that we want to add. These vans are money pits. You always see something that somebody else has got that you want. The awning is something that we really did need, to be fair, after sharing Sam and Hannah's awning at the Van Life Festival. If we didn't have that, we'd have had no shade. But for Cornwall, we wanted to have some shade so we can sit at the campsite. But yeah, it's definitely something we're going to get loads of use out of. We got the awning from Wild Earth. I will tag them below this video. They were absolutely amazing. Top-notch customer service. We met them at the Van Life Festival show. And yeah, brilliant. So pleased. Obviously can't try it out with the poles because we're on a concrete driveway and they won't go into that. But yeah, if you check out next week's video, I'm sure there'll be pictures of the awning in use. Car wash time, and I am baking. Dobby doesn't actually have any aircon, bless him, so this is pretty hot. It's apparently 20 degrees, but I'm pretty sure it's hotter than that. But yeah, I am hot. I went to a little camping shop with Dad as he needed to get some new gas, and then we sat in the garden and played immersed pools. He loves to play with the end of the hose, but we have to be careful that he doesn't drink too much because obviously it'll make him sick. But yeah, he really enjoys it. It keeps him cool and entertained and out of the sun, which is where he likes to sit all the time. Anybody else's dog like to find the hottest part in the garden and lay there. Saturday morning I delivered to Shotley Vineyard for work. So I'm just on my break at work. It should be a really exciting day today, but I am just very worried. So basically last night I asked Callum to take the van for a drive because I thought there was like a knocking sound. I don't know if I was just being paranoid or just a hypochondriac or whatever, because we're obviously living in Dobby for the next 11 nights. So anyway, going to Cornwall is quite a way. We need to rely on him, blah blah blah. So he took him for a drive and he was definitely making a knocking noise. I'm obviously at work now, Callum's at work, and we're meant to be going tomorrow straight from work. So yeah, Dad, bless him, has been really kind and actually gone and got the spare keys for Dobby and picked him up from the car park at work and dropped him down to Quick Fit, as it's the only place that's open on a Saturday that can get us in. They're going to get him up on the ramp and have a look. Fingers crossed it's nothing serious. Obviously he is our holiday, we're staying in him. It's quite late notice now to try and find somewhere to stay. That would obviously have to be either camping in an actual tent, which when you've stayed in a van, it's not really what you want to do. But if it means we still get a holiday, that's what we'll have to do, or we'll have to find somewhere last minute, but it'll probably be really expensive. And is there even going to be anywhere? But yeah, so I've got everything crossed. Dad sent me a little video of him waiting to be looked at. Dad reckoned he couldn't hear anything when he was driving down, and it would be a good 20-25 minute drive to Quick Fit, but there's definitely a noise that's not right. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll check back in later and hopefully we've got some good news and hopefully we're going on holiday. I've never been so happy to see him. We're going on holiday. We're all good. We are going on holiday, that's the main thing. So it's the front anti-bar roll something link, which basically means the rubber is split apparently. Safe to drive, a little bit noisy, but turn the radio up. But yeah, so we're going on holiday tomorrow. This time tomorrow I will be driving out of this car park ready to go on holiday, and I can't wait. But yeah, so thank you Quick Fit, really pleased. Thank you Dad, thank you Mum. Sorry that you ruined your Saturday to help me and Dobby, But we're going to Cornwall, so that's the main point. We're going to Cornwall in 24 hours and I can't wait. Then I had a little lazy afternoon chilling on the sofa after packing the van up and just watched the boys. I'm going to miss them, but their auntie and their nan or grandma, my mum and my best friend Sean will be looking after them when we're away. I then spent the evening at Sean's with Nala as she was out and Callum was at a wedding just around the corner. It was lovely to spend time with her. She's such a cute little snuggle buddy, as you can see. We played in the garden for a bit and just had a nice evening. It was work for me on Sunday. Here's my walk into work and then clocked out at 12:30 and here we go, off to Cornwall. See you next week.